everybody. Happy Monday night. It's our Monday night writers uh, get together, our Monday night writer chat, our productivity stream as you were. My name is Kelly Martin. I am a traditional and independently published author of more than 30 books, close to 40. I think it is 40. I need to go back and check. But I have a book to finish, and I don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to finish it tonight. But this is the beginning of the end to finish this book. I've not written on this book. It's a horror story that I'm so excited to get back into. I have missed writing horror a lot. I've actually not written on this book since December 7th. It has been all sweet romance in here. But now I get to write scary stuff, which is where my heart is anyway. I mean, I like the sweet romance, and sometimes you need to get some sweet romance in there, but I enjoy the horror. So I got this idea from the Courtney Project. She writes down every one of her sprints and how many words she has written per sprint. And I started this in May of last year. So, and this is telling too, I've not written anything substantial. Well, I've been doing edits, but I've not written anything like written since January the 10th. So I'm ready to get some words in. I have been putting off the ending of this book because I'm terribly afraid. I don't know why. I just need to do it. I just need to finish doing it. I just need to do it. Priscilla is here this evening. Hello, Priscilla. What are you working on today? Are you still working on the scary short stories like you were working on last week? Those are fun too. Horror novella, yes, ma'am. Yay! I love a good horror novella or a good horror anything, to be honest. How many words are you shooting for in your novella? Mine are usually somewhere around 30. Makeup and Love ended up being about 24,000, which was pretty good. 20,000, that's awesome. That's a good number. I'm just noticing or looking at we'll call it blonde. That's not blonde. Or, you know. 3 related novellas, a 20K each. Oh, I like that. That's smart. At one time, actually, I did put it out. I put out it was more of a mystery. I need to put it back out, I guess. I pulled it. But it was called the Hindsight series, and basically it wasn't horror, but it was a guy that was telling this story to this person. You didn't know who the person was, but it was a novella series, and it was connected through different ways. I loved that series. It was actually written in second person point of view, and I don't think I especially could write a whole novel in second person, but breaking it up in novellas, that was fun. And then it ended up being that the reader was a character in the book. You just didn't know it until the end when it changed to third person. I think it was third person. And you got to find out who you were because you were in the story. I can't get over this gray hair. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Anyway, enough of my hair. Let me bring up a timer. We'll go ahead and do, let's see, let's move that so I don't break. I don't want to spill anything. Let's do 4 15-minute sprints. Let me find a 15-minute timer. We had a snow day today. We'll probably go tomorrow. But so I slept. I am rested. I have slept. Everything I should be awake, is what I'm saying. So I'm hopeful. Oh, you still look very young to me. Thank you. I will be 40 in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today is my 40th birthday. That's crazy. Crazy. I don't know what to think about it at all. I mean, I feel it. I feel the 40. But I mean, it is what it is. My hair is enjoying that. I like to think of it as Rogue from the X-Men. I'm like, it's just my Rogue hair. It's not. It's not my Rogue hair anymore. It is actual gray. I mean, it's been coming through for a while. Anyway. Okay, so we have the timer up. I'm just going to keep that right there. I've never taken that down. That's going to be there forever. I'm going to screenshot it. I'm going to put it on everything. That's the way I'm going to do it. We're going to do 15. Let me write a banner. 15 minutes sprint. See you at. Let's see if we start. Okay, let's do 55. I heard something. Oh, I don't know what it is. I don't think I want to know what it is. All right, we're going to add the banner. I'm going to put this right here. Okay, so we have about 3-ish minutes before we're going to get started writing. I had to pull up, like I've not written on it since December. I've worked on it and, brainstorm, but not actually sat down and wrote anything in this story since December. So I went back a few minutes ago before the live stream started and found out where I was, what I was doing, and it actually was where I thought I was. So it's one of these stories where it can be 100% paranormal ending, 100% human ending, or a mixture of both. And I guess I'll find out when I write it how it's going to. I know how I intended for it to end. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited. I'm missing these kind of stories. I've been reading some. This is Women in Horror Fiction Month. I don't know if you knew that, Priscilla, but it's Women in Horror Month. I was gonna do how to write middle grade horror on Thursday, but I'm thinking about doing some women in horror recommendations. I'm reading Beloved by Toni Morrison, and I know it is 100% classic. I'm on chapter 3. I'm on chapter 3. I absolutely love it so far. So this would absolutely be on my list, and I'm sure it's on a lot of people's list who's read horror, lady or not. So I think I'm going to do recommendations instead of how to write middle grade horror because I think I've already done something similar to that. I don't know. That's why I don't do any good to plan. I have planning videos. I love planners. It's like 8 planners. But in the end, I guess I just do whatever. A Gothic sort of ending. I love Gothic endings. Yeah, it could go either way. And it's set up to go either way. Well, it's set up to go a certain way. I know how I'd like for it to go. But it's Bell Witch meets Amityville is what I have in my brain. The Amityville part comes in where, the parents change. So that has to be paranormal, right? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, it's time to write. Let's get into it. Let me start the timer. Let me put the banner back up. Enough of my second guessing everything. And we are going to get started. Here we go, Priscilla. All right, we are finished with our first 15-minute sprint. Let's see. All right, how did you do? I need to do some math. What I need to do. That actually flowed. Oh my gosh, it was so nice to be back in a horror space. And it got really sad, so that's fun too. I have missed this story. It's nice when you get away from a story for a while, especially one that you're not sure if it's working, and then you get back into it, and then you realize that it actually is working, and you really like what you've written and where it's going. That's nice. All right, I wrote 564 words, which is not my best, but I've decided that I don't have to write fast. Books will come out when they come out, and that's just the way it's gonna be. Priscilla got 246. Oh, very even numbers. 246. Very good. How far are you into your book? I know you said you were. Yep, 564. It was a rolling. We're at the calm before the storm. My shoulders, I like this, even it out. We're at the calm before the storm section. So exciting. I don't know how much longer this book has in it, and I'm okay with it because I like this world. It's a cool world. Most of my stories are abandoned houses, and this story is it's not an abandoned house. It's a brand new construction house. So I thought you were going to say like 10,000 words or 15, or maybe you just started 30,000 words into a 20,000 word book. Might get you some edits. You're an overwriter, apparently. I am an underwriter, and it's not fun being an underwriter because you go back. I'll write the first draft, then I have to go in and like set dress everything because I have the white room syndrome where everything, like, there's nothing on the walls in my stories. Now sometimes, like, if I'm describing like I think of my houses as a character, so of course I'm going to describe those. People, I have to go back and put shoes on people, or remember what clothes they had on, or things like that. I'm very much an underwriter, but it I do add to it in edits. I would like to be an overwriter someday. I love that. How far are you before you're finished, do you think? About how much more you have until you're finished with this story? I think I might have about 10,000, maybe 15,000 more words, which would be good. This is I think it's going to be one of my longer horror books, which I'm not sad about at all. It has lore. I enjoy the lore. The lore is fun. I don't know what I had a Dolly Parton laugh for a minute. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that was for. You have about 10,000 more words. That's good. We have about the same amount. I don't have a title yet. It's on the book, on the file. It says Bell Witch meets Amityville. That was the inspiration for it. I don't know how much Amityville. At first, I was going to make it an adult story, and it was going to be adults, kind of like the Amityville Horror. The adults and everything happen. And then I decided to make it a young adult book, so you see the whole story from the 17-year-old's point of view. But I think I have this book, and then I have the book that I was querying, which will probably be, I'll probably put it out myself. Um, those are probably my last two young adult books, and then I'm going to go to more adult horror and keep doing middle grade horror. That's what I say now. Who knows? I'm sure I'll do more young adult someday. But yeah, the original idea was if you took the Bell Witch and you mix it with Amityville, told from an adult, the parents' point of view. But now it's turned from, and the daughter's seeing everything. So I don't know how much of the Amityville part I'll keep in it, or if I'll just take a lot of it out anyway and make a separate book with that idea. I'm not sure. And right now, the the one of the characters, her last name that they thought was a witch, her name's Belle. Her last name's Belle. I might change that. It's a little on the nose. I live about 2 hours from the Bell Witch Cave, so that might be a little on the nose there, but kind of not, because the Bell Witch was a witch that came and like killed a whole family, so it kind of goes with it. I don't know. The long story short, it has no title yet. It's just called Bell Witch meets Amityville. All right, let's get some more writing in. Oh, that's pretty. All right, let's do another 15 minutes. Let me get the banner fixed. Let's see. 15 minute sprint. See you at, let's see if we start in 3 minutes. That'll be 5. That'll be 20. So that will be second. That's not how you spell second. Second of 4, save. All right. I've been going back and forth on titles. I've been watching videos on how to title things and looking at a lot of the scary book titles. So I don't know. I think, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do for a title yet. Titles are hard. Sometimes they, like Dark and Deadly Things. I had a friend, I wanted to, what was that title going to be? I think it was, I can't remember what the title was going to be. And I had a friend that was like, why don't you call it Dark and Deadly Things? Because those 3 words were in the title, just in totally different order. And then she was like, and then when you have this series, you can be like Dark and Dreadful Things, Dark and Devious Things. Like I had a whole list of words that started with a D for the rest of that series. So that series was really fun and really fairly easy to name. Heartless was really easy to name. Heartless, Soulless, Breathless, Reckless, Heart. That was really simple. Trinity Row is the name of the house in Trinity Row. What Rachel did, Rachel's not even the main character, but it goes with the story. Fake Nora was actually called The Taste of Fear when I submitted it to my publisher, and she was like, so we changed it to Fake Nora. Let's see, Between the Dreaming and the Dead it's very on the nose with the story. If you read the story, it's not necessarily exactly just a ghost story. Like there's a twist to it between the dreaming and the dead. So I don't know. The book I'm querying right now is called The Haunting of Hillard House, and it didn't even hit me when I started querying it. The Haunting of Hillard House, The Haunting of Hill House. How similar it is, and that didn't work. So when I put it out, if I put it out, I'll have to change title. Anyway, I'll be quiet now. Let's get to writing. Okay, we are finished with that one. Went really well, I think. Sorry, I totally got sidetracked there. Whew. Sorry, sorry. Um, let's see. I had got an email that I was reading. um, okay, I got. Let me subtract here. Wait, I got 581 words that time. Woohoo! I think that's about my sweet spot when it comes to doing 15-minute sprints, somewhere around 500. Now, I have been known to write more, but I think that's a good good average. 276. Good job. You are getting closer to that 10,000. We're both getting closer to that 10,000. We will get our stories finished someday. Someday. I do better at sprinting than I do just sitting down to write. I don't know why. No, I do better on like short sprints because if it's a long sprint, I get terribly sidetracked. Like I just did right then. Truth be told, I had just got an email from an agent who has the full manuscript of The Haunting of Hillard House, and she has actually quit agenting. So she sent an email saying, "I loved your book. I see a lot of potential in your book, but I'm not an agent anymore, or I'm not going to be an agent anymore." So that kind of. I mean, I knew it, but I didn't actually think she'd send an email. So anyway, that's what got my attention. Okay, you ready to stretch a little bit and get some more words in? Oh, that was a pretty picture. Oh goodness. Okay, let's start this at me. We start in 2 minutes, which I think would be good. That way we can keep the momentum going. I was on a roll there for a minute when it went off. 2 minutes, so that'll be 25. Oh gosh, 25 and 15. I mean 30, 40, right? 25, 30, 35, 40. I had to use my fingers on that one. Third. Okay. Yeah, that was. I mean, I'm glad that it happened before I signed with her. She might not even have wanted it, but I'm glad that it was before I signed with her because that would have like been horrible. I grabbed some decaf. That's what I drink is decaf. I can't drink regular coffee because it gives me migraine. I'm a Sprite now, but I used to drink water on these things, and now I drink Sprite. I need to do better. This is Sprite left over from supper. Oh no, from supper though. So I think that. Okay. Oh, here we go. It's time to go. We did it! Another sprint out of the way. We're doing awesome tonight. Let me add up what I got. Let's see. 581 words again. I seem to have a theme. 581. That had a very intense scene that I was not expecting. It was kind of fun. I liked it. So I let's see. Yeah, 284. That one went really, really fast. I totally agree. I was in the zone in this one until my daughter came in and she was patting my head. Um, oh yeah, we've got one more to do. Just one more. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. I'm getting tired. When I'm writing, like I don't get tired. It's when the sprint's over and I'm like, I'm tired. Okay, let me fix the banner. We're gonna start this in 3 minutes. So it'll be over with at 9 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock uh, Eastern. All right, it's all ready. We've got 3 minutes to chat before we get started. This has been really fun. I have definitely needed to get this writing out. Um, And I think I feel better not being on any kind of deadline for this book. I would like for it to come out in April, but if it doesn't, that is totally fine. I want to, you know, I want to work on it till it gets, you know, ready to come out. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Haunted of Hilliard House. I don't know if I'll have it come out in April or not. I was wanting to have a book in April, and what is that? Oh, I was wanting to have a book in April and one in, I don't know what that is. One in April and one in September, but I don't know. I don't know what'll happen. We'll see. I might get this one. I want to get this one finished at least this month. At least the first draft finished this month, and then I can go through and tweak it and do all that stuff. Um, I have one more agent. Um, well, I have one with a full, and I nudged like 10 days ago, and she's not messaging me back. So I'm going to take that as a probably not a good sign. And that's fine. I'm I'm fine with self publishing. I love self publishing. I love all the self publishing. I love all of it. So it's okay. It's just you know. Anyway, you want people to love your book babies as much as you do, so that's fine too. I got a very big compliment from my publisher on Fake Nora and my writing yesterday, or yesterday, not before yesterday. But yeah, that was very nice. And that made a person feel really good. Isn't it funny how you can get like 100 compliments and then you get one, like not even not a compliment, kind of like not even just a rejection, just like a no, not for me. And you're like, it kind of lowers you down a little, but it's okay. It is totally okay. Um, I am going to frame what my publisher wrote me about my book. That made me totally happy. And this agent that she's not going to agent anymore, she had some really, really wonderful things to say. And I think she would have picked it up if she had some personal things, which is understandable. So I do think she would have picked it up. So, I mean, that makes me feel good too. Anyway, let's get to Brighton. I got some characters to scare the pants off of. Okay, we are finished with that sprint. The last one of the night, which is good because my kids can't get on Netflix and they think they need to, apparently. Anyway, how many words did you get that time? Let's see. Wait, hold on. I didn't write down how many words I had last time. Hold on. Let me get going. Okay. So I had 56, 8, 8, 9. Okay. 5, 7, 3, 8, 9. Right. I just got 450 words that time. But I had an epiphany. So when you have an epiphany, it's okay not to get as many words, I do suppose. All right, let's see how many words I got all together. 2,176. I'm not sad. All right. See, Priscilla got 262. Good job. Epiphanies are great. And I had like a sweet little kissing scene there, which I wasn't expecting. It's fun. It's real fun. Have I told you that I missed it? Because I missed it. I'm excited to be back in this story. I just crossed 57,000 words. I don't know if I'm going to keep going or if I'm going to stop for the night. I do know that I'm going to get my kids on Netflix because apparently they can't read my handwriting. So I'm going to go do that. I might write some more tonight. I might try to get to 57. 58,000. I'm not sure. I'm kind of in the writing groove now, so we'll see what happens. But thank you so much for being here, Priscilla. I love our writing sprints. They make me so happy. I don't know what video I'm going to have on Thursday. Like I said, I was going to do the middle grade one, but I might do um, horror book recommendations. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out. You're welcome. Thanks for being here, and I hope you sleep good tonight.